Well, hey guys, thanks for stopping by. A couple days ago, just finished the Gnaw Bone 50K and wanted to just kind of put together a little summary of how it went. I've been dealing with this IT band syndrome, and it's been a couple weeks of lots of physical therapy. This was an important race to test my fitness, to test the knee, to see how everything is going. It turned out pretty well. Drove up there on Friday night. Not too terribly excited about this because I think it's just gonna be like a big, long freaking hike. You know, I wish I could run it. I just have a feeling that it's gonna be just kind of like a sufferfest, like just trying to get through the day, but we'll see. It's hot as crap. Like, it just got hot, so hot over the last couple days. It's 80 degrees in the car right now, which is awesome. I'm just gonna do car camping. Like, I have the Billy Yang setup back here. Got a camping spot. Met up with my good friend Matt, who's doing a couple of these 100-mile races this year with me. Yeah, Friday night was cool. Just camped in the Jeep. I have this travel mattress that I put in the back of the Jeep. It was pretty hot that night, but it wasn't like unbearable. It cooled down quite a bit towards the middle of the night, and I was able to get some good sleep. Woke up pretty early. Was able to get to the start line no problem because I was only camping like 10 minutes away. I warmed up a little bit, did some of my stretches. All right, here we go. Got everything ready. One more drink of coffee. And I gotta fill up my water. Okay, well, it just started. I was actually late. There's a start line. Here we go, 6:15 in the morning. Just gonna walk for a while. I kind of just took it easy, hung towards the back, and didn't really push the pace at all towards the beginning. Was hovering right around like 14-minute mile averages because I was doing a lot of hiking. There's a lot of vertical gain in this race compared to some other Indiana races. It was about 100 feet of gain per mile, which isn't crazy by mountain standards, but for Indiana it was quite a bit of climbing. Just hiked all the ups, just kind of took it easy, walked when I felt like I needed to. I really felt like I was doing a pretty good job with managing my IT band. I wasn't pushing it at all. Trying to take it easy, hike as much as possible, walk a little bit, but my pace is a little too slow right now. This is beautiful out here though. Oh, I should also mention that I had it all taped up. I used rock tape and this skin glue called Tough Skin. That really helped the tape a lot. I was able to get the tape on the night before and it stuck on perfect. It was actually so well stuck on that I had to use rubbing alcohol the next day and like really scrub it to try and get the tape off. And it stayed on the whole time. It's beautiful, the sun coming up through the trees. Oh man. So I'm at 5 miles right now. pace has dropped to an overall 13:30. So these last couple miles have been a bit quicker. I've actually found myself forgetting that I'm injured and just like running because it's so fun. But that's not good. I need to keep reminding myself that I'm an IPOS. I'm 8.5 miles in, 2 hours. I'm feeling amazing, which I know I should be feeling this good right now. Trying to be careful with my knee, just really keeping my pace down. It's been nice. We'll see how I feel. Another like 8 hours. So far so good. 2 hours. I haven't eaten anything yet. Just water. Not hungry. I don't know. So 2 minutes later, now I'm hungry. Taking a Unived espresso cappuccino gel. I've really been working on hiking as much as I can and as fast as I can because I think that's going to be really useful at Kettle. I've been hiking at like 14-minute pace, sometimes faster. According to this watch, just about to hit 12 miles. And my overall pace is still good, 14:13, which would allow me to finish if I'm feeling okay. I can also feel bugs are starting to come out, which is not cool. Lots of mosquitoes, horse flies. All right, here we are, coming up to the aid station at 13 miles. 3 hours. There it is right there.
Go!
Thank you so much.
Okay, 3 to the next water, 7 to the next full. So grab
Perfect.
your tweets and sweets and anything that suits your fancy.
Awesome. I like that. What is donuts?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Donahoe!
So just hit 20 miles, 5 hours on the diet. Spent a while at that last aid station. Just wanted to make sure that I was taking in a lot of fluids and some calories because it's starting to get hot as crap. It's 11:15 a.m. It was really hot day. Went through a bunch of water, electrolyte mix, Unived gels. Drank a lot so that I was never behind on my fluid intake either. Then I was also taking some Unived salt tablets throughout as it got hotter towards the end of the day. The mud was something that was just no way around it. A couple of these trails that we were on were horse trails. If you tried to go off the trail, you were gonna be eaten up with like poison ivy and all of that. So you had to stay on the trail and it was just really muddy.
Feel a couple little hot spots.
About to hit 25 miles. 6 hours, 38 minutes. Is it lost? At about mile 22 or something, we took a wrong turn and ended up having a couple extra, almost 2 extra miles down this horse trail that was severely rutted out. We ended up passing a couple horses, which was pretty cool. Got some video of that. Hey, that's awesome. It was really slow going. The actual course was supposed to take a shortcut to cut this loop kind of in half. And we ended up doing the whole horse trail loop, which added quite a bit of time and a couple miles. But I was with a really good group of fun people. That made it more enjoyable. There's no flags though, so we're probably off course.
definitely not the trail. Figured it out. We missed the trail, continued on the horse trail. So we did probably an extra 2 miles or so. Found the flag. Back on course.
Yeah, the other thing that I didn't expect was the allergies. I'm typically not very allergic to anything, I don't think. I don't take any allergy pills or anything like that. It's just never really bothered me that much, but during this race, I definitely should have had some allergy pills on me because the pollen was just crazy. Like it was, I was running with a guy, he had his phone on him and it was like dinging at him for pollen warning levels. It was in my eyes, it was in my throat. I was taking my water bottle and actually just squirting water in my eyes to try and clean them out because the pollen was just so bad and it was so itchy. The heat became a problem towards the end. It got really, really hot. Like my head, whenever it's really, really hot, like my head is the first thing to really like feel negative effects of that. Like it just feels like it's cooking. But I was wearing a hat and I made sure I kept the hat really wet. It was a trucker hat like this, so it had like ventilation, so that was fine.
All right, if our math is right, we should be under a mile.
I used my new Sunto 9 the whole time and it was really great. Like I really enjoyed using the watch like during the race. I trust this watch a lot. I think it's a really great watch. So I started off the day thinking maybe I will do 50 miles if I'm feeling good, if it's not too hot. Well, the heat really kicked in, the pollen and all the allergies and everything. So just ended up at the 27 mile mark. You can take either like a right or a left and you can continue on to do another loop for the 50 mile, or you can go back basically 4 miles to the start finish and finish up your 50K. So we ended up going back to the start finish, finishing with the 50K.
Yeah. Sub 9. Oh wait. There we go. That was awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me, guys. Awesome. Awesome job. Yes, that was awesome. Thank you.
It's fine because, you know,
that's all right. Thank you.
We're about 8 hours and 45 minutes. Totally happy with that. Wasn't racing by any means, just got a long day out on the trails and was able to just have fun, meet some cool people, and just gain a lot of confidence going into the Kettle 100 and this Midwest Super Slam, which is coming up here in a few days. Had I not been able to do this Gnaw Bone race and finish the 50K, I would have been pretty worried right now. But at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can at least slowly make my way through the whole distance. It's not gonna be fast by any means. I'm definitely not going for sub 24 hours. I'm just going for a finish. I'm gonna start the race trying to average 14, 15 minutes per mile probably. Take the day as it comes. It's probably gonna be muddy. It's been raining up there a lot. So getting some good practice on these horse trails at the Gnaw Bone was awesome. But yeah, I'm ready to get this Super Slam started. Overall experience, the Dances with Dirt race company put on a great race at the Gnaw Bone. I really enjoyed it. I'm just really happy for the confidence boost that it's given me going into this beginning of this race season. The only problem I really had out there was the heat. My head was just like cooking. My body was hot. I was pouring a little bit of water on me, staying hydrated. I was able to learn a lot about how my body reacts to the heat this year. Again, just a good reminder about the heat. So going into Kettle, I'm gonna have arm sleeves, I'm gonna have a neck cooler, I'm gonna have a towel on me that's like a cooling towel. So I'm gonna really be soaking myself with a lot of water. I'm gonna be really paying attention to that and just making sure that I stay cool. That's gonna be the biggest priority at Kettle, I think, is staying cool. Typically it's a pretty hot race. Just really glad for the experience of the Gnaw Bone. Really glad I decided at the last minute to go jump into that race, get 50K under my belt this year. If you guys are doing any 100 milers, it's really great to do like a 50K or a 50 miler a few weeks before. Make sure you have enough time to recover, make sure you don't get hurt, but it's a really great reminder of how hard ultras are and just getting out there. Kettle 100 is in 5 days, which is crazy. Super Slam is getting started. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.
I'm in a temporary